I am on a 24-hour bus ride from Izmir to Erzurum, which is already in eastern Turkey. The bus journey is long and uncomfortable, but it can be called luxury compared to what awaits me in the interior of Asia. At least we take a break every 4 hours, usually near a restaurant. Here you can stretch out, go to the toilet, or simply have dinner. The next morning dawns in eastern Anatolia. The landscape is majestic, perhaps. It would be worthwhile to devote more time to this area, but now another country is waiting for me. The sun is already high, but we just go and go and go. At this point, the bus ride is getting boring, but a trip is not all fun and laughter. You have to suffer for the experience of a lifetime, especially a journey lasting more than half a year. Requires a lot of patience. I learned it a long time ago. The patience not only gets paid for a long run, but it's a virtue either. There is no rose without thorns, no love without pain, and no experience you don't have to earn. In the meantime, we will have a lunch break, maybe the last break before Erzurum. This is the afternoon prayer anyway. I've been here a long time ago. Last time I was traveling by train, by the famous Dogu Express. I prefer the train travel if I could afford, but gone are the days when it was easy to buy a train ticket instantly. Turks are very family-oriented. Many say goodbye before the long journey. Mothers cry on their sons' shoulders, perhaps before the military service. My bus leaves at dawn the next day, so again I have plenty of time. Now I am on the way to Documentaries. I reckon I can cross the border today. Beautiful early autumn morning. This trip only takes a few hours, which is considered not a distance in Turkey. The silhouette of the majestic twin peaks of Ararat appears in the background. It will dominate the horizon throughout today. The new bus terminal is on the outskirts of the city. This means in practice that I have to walk into the city center, where a scheduled minibus takes me to the border. Of course, let's not imagine a schedule taken in the Western sense. The schedule in the East means that the bus leaves when it is full. After walking for half an hour beneath the hot sun, I reach the center. Now I have to find a so-called dance to the border. Apparently, it's not that easy, but maybe there is one. And here we go. I'm already on my way to the border. The philosophy of travel, like that of life, are spontaneity and improvisation as an answer that the traveler can give. The Ararat, and behind it another ancient nation, Armenia. There has been no border crossing between the two countries since 1992, i.e. since the collapse of the Soviet Union. So now I'm on my way to the Iranian border. There are no settlements on the Turkish side of the border crossing, only a crossing point. The walls show that I am already in the border zone. Thus I have to finish filming. See you in Iran. Now I am already on the other side. I entered the world's oldest country that still exists today, the Islamic Republic of Iran. Endless line of trucks in both directions, which are the accompanying elements of border crossings here, everywhere in Asia. I'll sleep here in the border town of Bazargan. I will continue my journey tomorrow. After persistent bargaining with the taxi driver, my journey now leads to the town of Baku, 20 kilometers away. Neither buses nor trains run between the two towns. The only form of public transport here is a taxi. Iran lies in the arid zone of the earth, an endless area of desolate and barren deserts, wastelands, and mountainous regions. Now covers my path all the way to India. The town of Baku is located along a narrow canyon. The town is also narrow. Its cross-section is just a few streets. However, it is as narrow as it is long. The length of Baku can be more than 5 kilometers. I planned to continue to Tabriz today, but today's bus has already left. However, I found a cheap hotel for a night. It costed around for US dollars. Fair enough. Let's see the bathroom. I hope there is hot water, or at least water supply. I've been here many times, but so far, I've only used it for transit without having to spend here even a single night. Then let's look around. It's time for a cozy evening walk. Otherwise, I find nothing to do in the hotel room anyways. Soon I came under the effect of Iran's relaxing atmosphere. There is something in this world that exudes incredible peace. Far be it from me to idealize this world, as other travelers who are also under its influence do so. The next day I am on a half-day trip by bus to Tabriz, the capital of East Azerbaijan province. I always challenge the faith with crossing the road in this part of the world. Anyone who has been to the third world knows that there is no guarantee of a successful crossing, even at pedestrian crossings. It is useful to have a local assistant who navigates you in the maze of the Grand Bazaar Either way, I felt safe with the benevolent assistance of Mr. Soleimani, although my hands were shaking the whole time as my camera numb as well. albeit I wasn't aware yet, but I'm going to spend a longer time at Tabriz than planned before. The later events, which I will talk about, threatened that I would be stuck here for a long time. The experiences I gained here made me understand the deep divisions of this society, and I was lucky enough to see both extremes of Iran. Now nothing left, just following Mr. Soleimani and the crowd. And having a rest in the shade in one of the yard of Grand Bazaar. With that, I say goodbye. See you next time.